I wake up every day is a daydream. Everything in my life ain't what it seems. I wake up just to go back to sleep. I act real shallow, but I'm in too deep. And all I care about is sex and violence. A heavy bass line is my kind of silence. Everybody says that I gotta get a grip, but I let sanity give me the slip. Some people think I'm bonkers, but I just think I'm free. And I'm just living my life, there's nothing crazy about me. Some people pay for thrills, but I get mine for free. Man, I'm just living my life, there's nothing crazy about me.
Bonkers.
I wake up every day is a daydream. Everything in my life ain't what it seems. I wake up just to go back to sleep. I act real shallow, but I'm in too deep. And all I care about is sex and violence. A heavy bass line is my kind of silence.
What is going on, world? We are back again live here on the Betting News Network. You're looking at 90 Minutes to Glory with myself, Nate Hornung, and my good friend, Betting the Pitch. We got producer Alex helping us out in the shadows. This is all brought to you by our lovely sponsors at Lucky Rebel Sportsbook. Go to luckyrebel.la, click that QR code up above our heads, get yourself $1,250 deposit bonus, as well as 50 slot spins immediately in your account. We are halfway through one match of the World Cup today, but we've got three more great ones that we're going to talk about today. We're also going to talk about what we've seen in this first half between France and Senegal, maybe look at some live lines before the second half gets started. My good friend BTP, how you doing, sir? Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Good to be here. Hopefully we get a better second half than what we just watched.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, a scoreless first half between France and Senegal where the French really didn't do anything. 0.02 expected goals is what I was looking at prior to the show. They've kind of been sleepwalking through this whole thing, and Senegal's had a couple of pretty dangerous chances, one off the post and off the keeper's foot that thankfully didn't go in for them. But yeah, it's been a bit of a snoozer so far, and we're both sitting here waiting for France to wake up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, we said it before the show. It's just like, what are they doing? You know, what are we doing here? I mean, right. It's a World Cup. You're out there like this is just a friendly. I mean, there's no energy from France. They look, they just don't look like themselves. I mean, you look at the lineup. We all looked at the lineup and we're like, holy crap! Like
they're gonna do it.
What a starting 11 this is, you know. But I don't know. They got to make some changes. They definitely got to make some adjustments because the longer this match goes 0-0, I mean, Senegal is going to, you just know they're going to find one and they're going to walk away with like a 1-0 win or something here. And then it's just going to be the story of the World Cup here. You know, it's just the favorites are not showing up. I don't know if they're just, if it's the travel, if it's the weather, if it's the pitch, if it's, I don't know what it is, but something's going on.
Yeah, we saw a stinker out of Spain yesterday. France kind of doing the same thing today. But yeah, Senegal hanging with them. So we will be rooting for a 2-1 France finish. 2-1 France would cash all of our bets combined. So that's what we're going to be rooting for in the second half. But I'm seeing France on the money line at even money. And I'm really tempted to press that button just for the quote-unquote value. But based off what I've seen, I don't have much confidence in this team coming out strong in the second half. They got several adjustments that they need to make, and I don't know. I'm not necessarily convinced that they're going to do it. Like you said, Senegal, with the way they've been attacking, they should come out of here with one. Is France going to be able to create anything? I'm not really convinced, but even money right now on France money line, plus 160 for the tie. If you've got faith in Senegal, plus 450 on the money line is what I'm looking at live right now. Any of those live second half wagers jump out to you?
No, I mean, maybe like an over 1.5 or something,
Fair.
Just like if it's like, I feel like if Senegal scores, I mean, that's just, it has to wake France up, it just has 100%. To, you gotta think that Cherokee going to come on the pitch at some point and make something happen. Yeah. So, I mean, is it going to be another draw? I mean, that's all we saw yesterday. It's going to be a 1-1 draw again. I mean, the sharps are on the draw. So
yeah, hey, you're betting draw every single match of the World Cup. You're up a lot of units so far. I'm not sure if it's going to stay that way or not, but it's been a profitable system so far. We'll see if that continues. But yeah, over 1.5 I'm seeing for minus 105. So that's basically the line with pretty even juice on either side. I would think we're going to see a goal or two in the second half, but I just have not been impressed with France, and their team, especially like you said, looking at this lineup, I was like, okay, they're going to do it. They're going to net plenty. They're clearly not coming in unprepared to this match, but on the pitch, they looked very unprepared and almost, surprised, I guess you could say, with how good this Senegal team is playing with them. But yeah, France has some major adjustments to make here for the next 45 minutes or so. We'll see what happens. But BTP, before we get into tonight's matches, we've got 3 to break down: Iraq and Norway, Argentina and Algeria, and Austria and Jordan. For the nightcap, we do have a question from the class. Beast McNeese asking us, do we prefer the 12-8 or the 2-11 schedule? I'll say it right now. I'm an early riser. I'm a guy that likes to go to bed early. 12-8 all day for me. These 11 o'clock starts are kind of kicking my butt a little bit, but I'll be staying up for Austria. Jordan, do you have similar thoughts there?
Yeah, it's midnight for me, so it's a midnight start for me. So even later, yeah, I'm watching every game. Like it's it's a World Cup, so I'm
no
up.
Question.
So it's going to be a 2 a.m. type of night tonight, and then up at 6 with the kids. So it's going to be, it's tough, but it's just I love it. I'm excited for it. I obviously prefer the earlier schedules.
Yes, of course.
But yeah,
and it is interesting. We got an 11 o'clock Central kickoff tonight, midnight Eastern. Next match tomorrow begins at noon, so less than a 12-hour break. So yeah, keep those sodas rolling. Indeed, Beast McNeese, cheers. We got to get caffeinated up to watch these later games. But yeah, I definitely prefer the early starts as well. But yeah, interesting to see that. They switch it up nearly every day with either an 11, a noon, or a 2 o'clock kickoff starting the slate, and then basically every game 3 hours after the prior one. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I know the Europeans are not happy with the schedule, but guess what? It's being played in North America, so you're gonna.
We were waking up at like what 5 a.m. when it was in Qatar.
100%.
I would set my alarm for like 4 a.m. to see lineups.
Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah.
It's the World Cup. We gotta make sure everybody's involved. Everybody can watch. So, all right, three good matches today. And actually, I do have another couple of questions for you before we get into those matches. We are not even through one game of group stage between these teams. We still got 3 more days, just 2 more days of these group stage matches. Who has been the biggest surprise so far for you? The team that's just did not expect this, either good or bad, but the biggest surprise you've seen so far in this tournament?
I want to say USA. They just looked so good. I was not expecting that at all from them against a very good Paraguay side. So, yeah, USA looked good. Germany, Germany was expected to dominate, but putting up 7 goals against anyone, that's just, that's impressive in itself. And then Spain, I'm a little concerned for Spain. You and I were high on Mikel for, goals for them. He was just a ghost out there. And even when Yamal came on, again, I feel like they're just rushing this kid back. I feel like Barcelona's done it. I feel like Spain's doing it. He's young. He's got a ton of minutes already under his belt. Like, let him get healthy. He came out and he did not look good. He didn't look 100% at all. So it's just like, why are you putting him out there to risk any sort of injury? And I feel like Spain did not look good at all. Like, their creativity in the final third looked, non-existent. Like we said, Mikel was just a ghost out there. He didn't do anything. So I'm a little concerned on their attack, with Williams being injured, Yamal being injured, where the goal is going to come from. That was a game that they should have grabbed 3 points from and didn't.
Yeah, easily. Easily should have grabbed 3 points. So yeah, I'm right there with you. Spain, a big surprise. I got to shout out the Socceroos as well. Australia pulling off the big upset over Turkey, a late night match that maybe not a lot of people stayed up to watch, but Australia, a team that a lot of people had kind of written off in Group D especially, but across this entire tournament. And now they're sitting with a chance to maybe top the group. Big game against the U.S. on Friday. Now, one that we didn't necessarily was going to be for the group, but now it clearly is with both those sides pulling out a win. And, that's part of the reason I stayed off of Iran, New Zealand last night completely, because watching what Australia did to Turkey totally messed with my personal evaluation of these Oceania teams. I had kind of written off New Zealand as well. I thought Iran was going to have a fairly easy win last night, and they had to battle for the draw, come back not once but twice just to earn a couple of points there. So, I've been impressed with Australia. New Zealand, obviously, a surprise as well. And then, Spain, you said it. I mean, just horrendous.
Sweden looked really good. Sweden looked really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I was surprised.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought Tunisia would be a little better defensively, a little tougher for them, but they broke them down, no problem.
And they set themselves up for success going forward too by scoring so many goals.
Yes.
Now they don't necessarily have to win over the Netherlands or Japan. They got the 3 points out of the waivers, Tunisia, and a +4 goal differential. They're sitting pretty on top of that Group F.
Yep. Yeah, that was a really good game for them. I'm glad, because I was skeptical at first. I didn't know what I was going to like about this match that night. I ended up taking the over.
There you go.
And it was just, because like we talked about before, like this Tunisia side, they have been good defensively, but they haven't really faced an attack like that Sweden one, and they looked really good. So I was impressed, and I was excited for Sweden, and glad to see some goals go in.
Yeah, very much worried about this Tunisian side now without a manager.
I know.
And having
crazy. That is crazy.
I mean,
like the World Cup, one game in the World Cup, and then they sack their manager. That is just
right. And I don't know what the expectations were, I guess, to maybe be a little more competitive with Sweden. But what are you going to do now? Now you're facing the Netherlands and Japan with an interim manager, and I just don't see that helping you at all. Maybe, it was the right move to get rid of the coach, but definitely not the right timing, I would think.
Yeah,
very, very odd.
You don't have enough time to change tactics and make it fit, right? Like, I just don't, I didn't get that at all. That was crazy.
Absolutely wild. But hey, we talked about some of these like college football coaches, college basketball coaches having a really short leash. Apparently, some international soccer managers as well. A 5-1 loss in the World Cup is enough to get you fired, apparently. So
crazy. So crazy.
Would not have expected that. We've got France and Senegal off for the second half, 49th minute, currently still scoreless. France 2-1, please. 2-1. That's all we're hoping for.
Something. Holy moly.
Show some signs of life. Anything.
I know. Anything. My God.
All right. Well, we got 3 more matches to chit chat about today. We're going to stick in this same group as France and Senegal as our next match. Iraq and Norway gets going here at 5:00 Central, 6:00 Eastern, up in Foxborough, Massachusetts, playing at Gillette Stadium. Look, Norway and Iraq clearly the bottom of the barrel of this group. Norway, Senegal, and France going to be competing, those 3 to move on. All 3 should move on to group stage. I would imagine all 3 are able to get a win over Iraq. But this game tonight, Norway and Iraq, do you have any plays, any insights? What are you thinking is going to happen in this match?
Yeah, I mean, I got nothing right now for this one. I just my feeling is that Norway should cruise, but like we've seen, these underdogs have just shown up. They've looked more lively. They've been more motivated, and these favorites are just kind of going through the motions, it feels like. But I feel like this Norway match is going to be different just because, Holland's first World Cup, Norway back in the World Cup. You got to think that they're going to be just motivated, excited, energetic, ready to go. And they have a really strong lineup, midfield, attacking, everything. So it's another team like Iran or Iraq or Australia, or, you don't know what you're going to get out of them. And you look at their previous matchups and things like that, and, their ELO rankings and everything, and they're squeaking out wins. They're low scoring games. They're, getting by. They, qualified on, some sort of different path. And it's just, But then you go and you're facing a top team like Norway and you're expecting them just to blow them out of the water. But it's a World Cup. And like we've seen, like, who knows?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'm not very high on this Iraq team. I've got very little faith in them, especially just looking at the other three teams in their group. You know, it's going to be a tough World Cup for them, tough tournament. But I'm with you. I see this as a game where Norway should roll through. And, you know, I've had the same thinking throughout most of these group stage matches, especially the ones that are particularly lopsided like this, is Norway, you can't afford to lose points here. You got to get 3. You got to make it decisive. And if you want to help yourself on goal differential, this is the match to do it. So with all that in mind, I am taking Norway's team total over the 2.5 for plus 112, all plus money on my card today. So a little 2-2 day gives us some profit. But I mean, this is a line that Erling Haaland can clear by himself, right? This guy could have a hat trick and no one would bat an eye. So now, is there going to be extra attention on that man? Yes, absolutely. He's the clear stud, probably the best striker in the world at the moment. But I just don't think it matters with this Iraqi defense. I don't think they're good enough to put all their attention on Haaland and still contain him. This guy is so good at what he does. He's going to be able to create chances and create for himself, even if he does have all that extra defensive attention on him. So I like Norway's team total over the 2.5 for plus money. In my mind, kind of the best value. Again, I hope Norway doesn't lay a stinker. At this point, it wouldn't surprise me if they do, because we've seen that plenty with favorites. But I do think this is a game where they could really run up the score. I think it could get ugly. So over 2.5 for Norway's team total, plus money for me.
Yeah, I like that. I think Norway should definitely get the job done today. Mm-hmm. So
100%. Alex is freaking out down below.
Why?
France almost scored.
Oh my God!
Senegal keeper made a great save. They've got a corner right now, and it's going to be cleared.
All right. Yeah. I mean, my only concern in that game is just Norway's defense can be sketchy at times. Mm-hmm. I think so. I saw both teams' score has hit in the last 6 of their 7 matches, so they are conceding, and they've conceded to some not so good teams: Estonia, New Zealand. That one game, Moldova, they conceded when they scored 11 goals. It was like 11-1. You know, just like they just kind of give up, just like a cheapie. So, like, both teams' score is kind of intriguing to me just a little bit because of that. Because if Norway does score 1-2 early goals, Iraq starts to push a little bit. Right. I feel like they could get lucky maybe and get a cheap one. I think it was like at plus 120 for both teams to score. So, but yeah, I like your play. I think Norway. I mean, like I said, I think even Haaland could get all 3 for them today.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, looking at his line specifically, Haaland's minus 170 to score a goal, plus 175 to score first, plus 190 to score 2. I mean,
I saw one. I was looking at one on Hard Rock. It was plus 300 to score a header.
Oh,
for Haaland.
Okay.
And that's where the most of his goals come by the header. So I was kind of, because I'm thinking, all right, like I'm not laying 180 for him to score. Like, score first is always a risk.
Exactly.
So I was going through his stats, and I think like his last 5 goals for Norway have all been off the head. So
okay, wow. Plus 300 then. Okay. I'm seeing plus 360 for him to score in both halves. Okay. If you want to take a stab at that one, because I mean, plus 190 for 2 goals, that's a little less than I'm willing to bet for that market. I'd want at least 225, maybe closer to 250 for 2 goals, but it's Erling Haaland, so you know books are going to price accordingly because they know everybody's pressing that button. So I get it, but plus 300 for him to score a header, that's a unique market. I kind of like that one. I can get behind it.
I was trying to find something for this match, you know, it's just something, because it's like I want to be on the Norway side and I want to be on Haaland. So yeah.
How do we make it happen? And
exactly.
I mean, that's what we've got to decide to do just with these lopsided group stage games. Obviously, we're going to watch them. Obviously, we want to have some sort of bet in them, but trying to find any sort of value is pretty difficult at times with these very lopsided matches. So Iraq, a team that did just draw with Spain 1-1 in a friendly, but if you look at Spain's lineup, they didn't start anybody in that game. So you can't really take much from that match. France was on the attack. Now Senegal's going the other way. We'll try and keep you guys posted as much as possible with this France and Senegal game going on.
Just win for an opener. Yeah. Game is just begging for an opener, just someone.
Seriously, I mean, well, like we talked about, is 0-0 at halftime. We saw 0-0 at half of that Netherlands-Japan game. They ended up both scoring 2 in the second half. Once they get the 1, it is going to just open up, and somebody's going to have to press a whole lot more. France spending a lot of this second half on the attack from what I'm seeing. Looks like they just won another corner right now. See if they can convert. But yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if we still see 3 goals in this match, with 56 minutes on the clock right now. So
McFrappe.
It's a good one, Beast. It's a good one. All right. Just Win was letting us know Norway to win to 0. I don't hate it, but as BT was alluding to, I'm a bit worried about their defense. And if they do go up 2-0 early, they could maybe get a little lackadaisical on that side of the ball. So we'll see what happens. But moving on to our next match, the GOAT Lionel Messi playing tonight, actually in Kansas City at Arrowhead Stadium. Argentina taking on Algeria. Argentina, another substantial favorite in this match, as they should be, defending World Cup champions. Is there any way Algeria surprised some people? Because I know there's a lot of people that are thinking maybe they are a dark horse in this group. You could say maybe they will give this Argentinian team some trouble, but opening night for Messi and company, how do you see this game going?
Yeah, I mean, I laid the juice on this one. I took Argentina team total over 1.5 at -160. Okay. I just feel like that's the side I want to be on in this one. I do think Algeria will make it a tad difficult for Argentina. I think they can score a goal, so I feel like it's going to take Argentina 2 to win this game. Okay. I go back to recently, Algeria played Nigeria, and Nigeria just dominated them. 3.36 XG. They won 2-0. They held 57% possession in that match. And now, you look at this Argentina team that's going to have Messi, Martinez, and Alvarez up top, most likely. I mean, just, good luck. Good luck stopping that, especially, if, you got to think Messi's going to be motivated. He's rested. Hasn't played in like 3 weeks. He's been, I think the last match he came on for 20 minutes, got a penalty, converted a penalty, and that was it. So yeah, I like the Algeria side or Argentina side, and I do think Algeria could sneak one in. So both teams to score. Another play feels like a lot of value on both teams to score in this tournament.
I love it, because that's exactly what I'm taking in this game. Argentina and Algeria, both teams to score at +112. I was looking at Algeria's team total, which is pretty much the same price. I think it was +110, to be honest. So 2 extra cents. I'll just take both teams to score. And look, if Algeria wins 1-0, congrats to them. I just don't see that happening, right? This is just, you're going to back Argentina to score. I'm backing Algeria to do the same, because I do think this team is, sneaky. For plus money, I'll take them to just find the back of the net at least once. This is an Argentinian team that was actually upset by Saudi Arabia in their 2022 opener of the World Cup. Obviously went on to win the entire thing, but were upset by the Saudis. And, could they be a little unfocused in this match? Maybe overlooking Algeria? I kind of think so. So I'm going to just ride with both teams to score here. I think we see some fireworks. Think we see, an offensive game, plenty of pace, plenty of back and forth. And we'll just be rooting for Algeria to net one, assuming Argentina does as well. Both teams to score for me at +112. They're reviewing a penalty right now in France and Senegal. And
whose penalty?
France. It'd be a penalty for France. He's walking away from the VAR right now.
One time.
And he's pointing to the spot.
Okay. France
is going to have a penalty. Sadio Mane not happy about it. I mean, I only caught the last 2 replays, but it looked fairly deserved. Here's going to be a good angle. I mean, Mbappe sold it well. That's for sure.
That's my boy.
Yeah. I don't know if I agree with that one, but no penalty. I'm sorry. Excuse me, no penalty. I'm watching with no sound, people. I'm watching with no sound. So no penalty apparently.
Oh fuck.
I apologize. That makes sense though. I thought Mbappe took more of a dive than there was actual contact on that tackle. But you can all watch the replay, decide for yourself. Beast McNeese doesn't like it.
That would have been what we needed right there.
That would have been huge.
Yep.
with them not calling it a penalty on the field, I think it was tough to overturn. So I think they made the right decision there. But feel free to check out that replay afterwards. I'm sure it'll be all over social media. So, all right, Argentina, Algeria, both teams have scored for myself. Argentina over 1.5 team total for BTP. Anything else in this match we need to discuss?
I mean, Messi's close to even money to score.
Wow.
So, I mean, yeah. So, I mean, I don't hate that. You know, I think I saw him around like minus 105.
Really?
So,
okay.
I don't hate that, especially if I'm, thinking Argentina is going to get 2.
Right.
And Algeria is they're a physical team. So I could definitely see a penalty, a red card in this one for them, going down a man. They definitely play more physical, and I think they're going to want to be physical with Argentina in this one. So could definitely see a penalty, could definitely see, them going down a man. But yeah, that was another one. I actually gave that one out in the scribbles in the article. So Messi to score at even money.
Yeah, I'm seeing even money right now. I mean, that's just pretty dang good price to pass up. That's for sure. But I mean, playing alongside Alvarez and Martinez, they're right there too.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem. Like all 3 of them could score. Yeah,
exactly. And Alvarez plus 125, Martinez plus 130. Just goes to show you the books are pretty confident one of them scoring. But who knows whose it's going to be. If it is a PK, we know it's going to be Messi. So we'll see what happens. But should be a very entertaining one. Argentina, Algeria, maybe a more underrated game. People might be seeing those 2 teams and, there's going to be a cakewalk for Argentina. But I don't think so. I think it'll be more competitive than the odds suggest. So
I think so too.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it then, that game at 8:00 Central tonight in Kansas City, bringing us to our nightcap, which is actually going to be taking place tomorrow morning on the East Coast. Austria and Jordan going head-to-head at 11:00 Central, midnight Eastern, and 9:00 local time out in Santa Clara, California at Levi Stadium. Austria and Jordan. I mean, this one also seems very, very lopsided. I've got Jordan as one of the worst teams in the entire 48-team field, along with Cape Verde, Curacao, Qatar. But we saw what Qatar and Cape Verde were able to do. They were able to force draws against some powerhouse teams. Can Jordan do the same, or is this going to be an Austrian beatdown?
Again, expecting the favorite to take care of business in this one. Austria, definitely a team that can run up the score. I've seen them do it. The 2 friendlies that Jordan had, they lost 2-0 to Colombia and then 4-1 to the Swiss. So, I mean, this Austria team, if, we know that Sabitzer is going to get going. We know he, loves scoring for them. He's always active on that right side or left side or wherever he ends up playing. So yeah, I like Australia here. I think it's going to be goals. I mean, I feel like this one could be a 3-0, 4-0 type game. So I'm definitely leaning them. I'm not expecting much from Jordan, so I'm just not.
Yep, that's exactly how I see it. I could see this being a shutout. I saw Austria to win in a shutout, I believe was plus 105. I opted to take the minus 1.5. So Austria to win by 2, plus 107 is what I found on Lucky Rebel. Like I said, I've got Jordan as one of the worst teams in the group. What have I been saying? in the group and the entire field.
Yeah.
What have I been saying about top teams playing bad teams? You cannot afford to give away points, and this is the match to run up your goal differential. I think Austria is more than capable of doing that. As you mentioned in those friendlies, Jordan allowed 6 goals to the Swiss and Colombia combined in those 2 matches. They conceded plenty during the World Cup qualifiers as well. I just think this Austrian team is focused. They've got a rock solid defense as well, led by David Alaba, and you said it, Marcel Sabitzer can just go off whatever. He's a chance creator, can finish them as well as setting up his teammates. So I think Austria runs up the score here. -1.5 for the plus money was a no-brainer for me. Mbappe, he got a goal.
All right, let's
Mbappe got a goal. France is on the board. Let the floodgates open, people. 66th minute. We need goals. One more from France, one more from Senegal, please. And thank you. 2-1 France would be ideal for the both of us. We'll be sweating that out for the next 24 minutes plus stoppage time.
Yep.
Whew. All right, one down. Now we go. All right, everybody breathe. We're good. We're on the board. Now we go. France, turn it on, please, and thank you.
Yes.
And
get another quick one.
Oh, they had a little breakaway there for a sec, but it got cleared. So, all right, we'll move on. Well, those are the 3 matches for tonight. We've got Austria and Jordan as our nightcap, Argentina and Algeria, and then starting here in about 90 minutes, Norway and Iraq. Mr. BTP, do we have anything else that we've got to talk to the kiddos about in these matches, in the World Cup as a whole? Anything else footy related you got to discuss?
I don't think so. How about that goalkeeper from that went from like 500,000 pounds to like 6 million?
Seriously, man. I mean, it's
wild. It's just like it makes you. It's just people don't. And I was one of those people like many years ago, many years ago when I first started watching soccer. Just I didn't understand the game. I didn't understand the history and the passion and everything of these fans. That just doesn't happen. It just. In any other sport, it's soccer. Right. Just these fans are just so passionate about their country, their players, their teams, their clubs, whatever it may be, and it goes to show right there. I mean, it's just some 40-year-old keeper having a day at the World Cup, and next thing you know, he's got 6 million followers on Instagram.
Yeah, life changed in 90 minutes. All it took was, shutting out one of the best teams in the world. Senegal scored, man. Unfortunately, they were offsides. So no goal, but they got one past the keeper. We'll see if they can do it again. But yeah, that one hurt. But as we were talking about, the game is wide open now. Okay. We got the one on the board. Senegal's pressing. And that might open something up for a French counterattack as well. So, but yeah, man, I mean, Cape Verde's keeper, what a great story. And look, I understand soccer is not the most popular sport in America. All right. Anyone with 2 brain cells can figure that one out. But it is clearly the most popular sport on the globe. As we can see, this guy, 50,000 followers to, I believe he's up to 8 million now already, which is just absurd. The numbers keep growing, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, soccer fans are insane. They are crazy passionate. They're here to follow everyone because somebody is making a call to their club of, hey, we gotta sign this guy. I don't care that he's 40 years old. He just made how many saves against Spain in the World Cup? We got to give him a shot. So very
with
cool
that defender for, is it New Zealand? Tim Payne.
Tim Payne
also went viral before the World Cup.
Right.
Went from like 5,000 followers or something to like 6 million. Just beautiful.
It's cool
game,
to see, man. It's cool.
A beautiful game.
Yeah, it's awesome. But I mean, fun World Cup. We've obviously been seeing great stuff coming from all over North America, just from people experiencing culture and going to these games. And I mean, I think it's been a success so far. It's been very entertaining on the pitch. I mean, I guess that's up for debate whether you like draws or not, but I think the games have been fairly entertaining for the most part. I mean, I was rooting for Spain in the first half. I had their first half team total. As soon as that didn't cash, I'm a huge Cape Verde guy. All right. I want to see the underdog. I want to see Cinderella pull it off. And I feel like there's a lot of parallels just with March Madness, as well as the whole general public is going to root for the underdog when given the chance, like we kind of saw with Cape Verde yesterday against Spain. So cool to see. Fun stuff all around. How are you feeling about your geography today?
Yeah, let's try.
Let's do it. Let's pull.
You got to be the geography guy. Yeah.
All right. You name the city. I'll do the geography. We got Alex helping us out as well.
All right.
Alex, get on up here. Help us out with some geography. We did rock solid on GeoSports. We did rock solid on GeoSports. GeoFooty is a little different animal. But let's see. Ochoa, he must be jealous of the Cape Verde guy. That's good, LT. That's good.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
All right, GeoFooty, let's do it. U.S. men's national team goalkeeper Matt Turner joined his first European club in 2022 when he signed for a team from this city. I'm immediately going to Fulham, but I don't think that's right.
I don't think that's right.
Is it an EPL club?
No way.
First European what?
Do you know the answer, Alex?
Yeah.
What is it?
Where do you play?
Well, we're going to London.
Okay.
We're going to SPJ's favorite team.
Really?
Yeah.
He was. Oh, I'm an idiot. I got to confirm. Click. Pretty solid though. Pretty solid. You were right. Arsenal.
Yeah. That's probably the only one I've ever
forgot it.
I do know that one.
God,
Turner joined Arsenal from the New England Revolution for around $8 million, completing the move in June of 22. Yep. He had been the 2021 MLS Goalkeeper of the Year, started all 4 of the USA's 2022 World Cup matches in Qatar. All right, that was me on a premature click. All right, we would have gotten 100 points. That's on me. We're gonna click that button, confirm location. Senegal had a chance there. Moving right along, Xabi Alonso began his professional career with a club from this. Alex, help me out. Is it Basque City?
Yep.
Thank you.
BA. What is it? BA what? I don't know why.
BASQUE. Make it a little bigger for you, maybe. Xabi Alonso began his professional career with a club from this Basque city. He's Spanish, right? Yeah, he's Spanish. And I think it's somewhere in Spain.
It's got to be Spain.
I mean, was it Real Madrid where he began his career? I would think no.
No.
All right. No Madrid, but it's it's got to be Spain, somewhere in La Liga.
It's definitely Spain.
OG is enjoying his championship.
Was it Sociedad?
That sounds right. Any idea where?
I don't know where that is.
I think it's
It was what, Alex? Sorry?
It's in Spain.
It's in Spain? All right. Well, we've narrowed it down. I don't know why, but East Coast Spain, apparently. I don't know if Beast McNeese knows something. Like the East Coast? Like right there?
Any other metropolitan areas?
We kind of got one. Got one there. That's a peninsula. That fits the definition. I don't know. That looks like a little metropolitan area, maybe.
But that's
I don't know.
South.
Yeah. I kind of like where we got it.
All right, let's see.
Rip it.
Northeast Peninsula. So you're thinking that guy beats McNeese? We'll see what happens.
Oof.
Oof.
Right country.
Sans. Yes, it was the right country.
Were we wrong?
San Sebastian, Spain. Alonso, he grew up playing on La Concha Beach alongside future Arsenal midfielder Mikel Arteta. He was named Real Sociedad captain. At age 20, helped lead the club to a surprise La Liga runner-up finish in 2002-2003 before moving to Liverpool. I guess we were technically looking for his birthplace. That is technically what we were looking for. He began, well, no, because he began his professional career with a club from this Basque city. So wherever he
blessies.
Yeah, rock solid. Hey, we got the country right. All right, we got the country right. That's what matters.
Yeah.
All right. After leaving Everton for a second time, Wayne Rooney joined a club from this capital city. Is that DC United?
I believe so.
Sure.
I think that's DC.
Yeah.
I know where that is.
Yeah.
Right there.
Let's just hope we're correct.
No, wait.
Oh,
United.
What'd you have in mind? What were you thinking?
Wait, is it right?
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah.
Oh, we nailed it.
Yeah, okay. That's what all right, good. It was DC. All right. I don't know why I was thinking something else, but yeah.
Rooney joined DC United in June of 2018 as a designated player, scored 23 goals in 48 appearances, later returned as the club's head coach in 22 before departing in 23. I still think of that highlight for him for DC where I believe it's like a tied game, but he tracks back all the way to midfield to make a sliding tackle and then just sends across to the opposite side of the box.
Yes.
Beautiful.
That was
beautiful highlight.
Yeah.
And he also had a phenomenal career in Europe as well. But I remember Wayne Rooney, the DC United one. Tim Cahill, he became the first player from his home country to score at 3 World Cups after growing up in this city.
so he grew up in the city.
Grew up in this city. Is he Australian?
Are we going to Sydney, Australia?
I'm like,
I mean, that name sounds Australian.
Right.
It's got to be.
Sounds British. Yeah, but
No.
I feel like I would have.
Aussie.
Yeah.
He's also became the first player from his home country to score at 3 World Cups. I feel like a Brit would have been like an older Brit. This guy's like fairly recent.
Do we just go
now,
to...
I was going to say, do we just go to Sydney?
I was going to say, do we just do Sydney?
Yes.
Sydney's this guy, isn't it?
No.
No?
Nope.
Is that Melbourne?
Further south. You were just hovering over it right there.
That guy. That guy's Sydney, apparently.
All right.
Well, we'll see if it's Sydney.
Hopefully. Or else I'd look stupid.
Nailed it.
Boom.
Nailed it.
Boom.
Sydney, find the Opera House. That would be nice if they had landmarks on this thing. That would make things more easier. Cahill, he scored at the 06, 2010, and 2014 World Cups. He remains the Socceroos' all-time leading scorer with 50 goals in 108 appearances. His volley against the Netherlands in 2014 is considered one of the greatest World Cup goals. I can't even picture his volley at the 2014 World Cup, to be honest with you. I might have to look that one up.
I might have to look that one up either. I don't know why I can't picture it either.
I feel like I should if it's considered one of the greatest World Cup goals. But that one's not coming to mind. Sorry, Tim. I'm sure you're a stud. Last question. Ronaldinho, his famous free kick over David Seaman in 2002 helped Brazil eliminate England in this city. 2002.
Feel bad for David over here.
Yeah, poor David.
I got to see that video.
Yeah.
I'll
look it up after this
the
one.
Seaman video. All right.
Yeah.
Why? Where was 2002 World Cup? 98 was in France, right? Was 2002 in Brazil?
Japan?
Yeah, it was Japan. It's Japan and South Korea. I think that's right.
So is it just Tokyo?
I really want to cheat and look it up, but I can't. I think this was the Japan South Korea World Cup. Kentucky. Don't think we're gonna go with Kentucky. Yeah, I mean, I would guess either Tokyo or Seoul.
2-0 France?
2-0 France?
You're ahead of me.
Confirm.
You're ahead of me. Here they go.
God, I need a fucking TV in this room.
There he is. Oh,
Hey,
who else?
Barcola.
Who else? Oh, Barcola. Bradley Barcola on the board.
All right.
For France.
I'll take one more goal. We got time for one more.
From Senegal, though. From Senegal, right? You need Senegal?
I'll take either. Honestly,
either at this point.
I'll take either. Yes, either.
All right. Well, I've got France in the under 3.5. So
all right.
we'll
we just need one more. I don't care
We'll
who
agree
from.
one more. Don't care who, but we cannot do one from each team. Please and
No. All right. Either 2-1 or 3-0. That's it.
One more goal. One more
Yeah.
goal, people. We got 8
Yeah.
minutes. 82nd minute goal. Senegal would be perfect because then that'd cash your BTTS as well.
Yeah.
All right,
And that's
come on,
that's
Senegal.
in the cards.
Let's show some heart. Let's show some heart, please and thank you. All right, Ronaldinho. Do we decide? Should we just go with Tokyo?
I think
Tokyo.
I just don't know if it was Tokyo. I'm pretty sure it was Japan, but I just don't know what city.
Well, that is in Tokyo.
Well, BTP, pick your favorite spot on the Japanese island.
Got a fat
Let's go north.
North?
Let's go north.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go north. That looks like a nice little metro area. That looks like a nice little metro area. We could go further north up here. I think this is where Rui Hachimura was born. I think we discovered that in this game.
That was Shohei Ohtani.
Is that Ohtani? It might have been Ohtani. You're right.
That was Ohtani as well.
All right, let's go with
Ohtani's birthplace.
Let's go with Ohtani's town. There we go. See how close we are.
Oh fuck.
It wasn't Tokyo.
Okay.
Oh.
Close, though.
Shizuoka, Japan. Ronaldinho's looping free kick beat Seaman in Brazil's 2-1 quarterfinal win on June 21st, 2002. Although Ronaldinho was later sent off, Brazil held on, reaching the final and won a record 5th World Cup title. Look, people, I'm just reading. All right, I'm just reading what's on the screen.
That couldn't have been phrased any worse.
Like Ron Burgundy, just put anything on the screen. He's gonna read it.
They could have put he beat David Seaman, but no, he just beat Seaman in Brazil's 2-1 quarterfinal victory.
Oh
my God. Hey, 91% people. That'll do.
We take.
All right,
we take,
that'll
we
do.
Take.
That's an A. Maybe it's a high B if you're on a difficult grading scale. But there's some schools out there that'll grade
in
it.
The 80s. Okay, this is an A.
No, I mean I went to private school where like 93 was a B. I think you had to get 94 for an A, which was BS, by the way. I finally moved to public school and realized I could be getting A's with 92s. It was a culture shock to me. But wild stuff. We needed Sook for that one. We did need Sook for that one. Indeed. Sook would have had some fun with David Seaman's name, that's for sure.
Stop saying it, bro.
What? It's his last name.
Oh man.
I gotta respect the guy. His name's David Seaman. All right. His parents took the time to name him David Seaman. I'm gonna call him by his name, which is David Seaman.
We're gonna get banned.
Can't argue it.
No, we're not.
This is gonna get
No, we're not. I'm saying someone's last name. I don't know why you're laughing so hard.
Crying, actually.
We have fun on this show, people. We have fun on this show. We have fun on this network. The fun does not stop here. Because number one, we still got 10 minutes left on this show. Number two, Afternoon Espresso will be live at the top of the hour. All right. Yes.
Badge. Yes.
In public schools, yes. This is the grading scale.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I got to do some research because I promise you, when I was going to private school, a 94 was the lowest A you could get.
Really?
Yeah, and it sucked. And I remember I hope my mom's listening. She would always say that colleges are going to look at your A and look at a public school person's A and know that you had to work harder for your A. And I never thought that to be true. But come on, someone show me a grading scale. 93 for an A in uni. Are you are you European beast calling it uni?
No, that checks out. It's a 90 to a 93 is an A minus. We get the minuses involved, and
but then a 91's a B.
No, why would a 91 be a B? You have the A minus.
Oh yeah,
you just said a
90 minus.
But you just said a 92, 93.
So you're saying a 94 is an A?
90.
Oh, okay. 294 is an A minus. I see. All right. I'm on board now.
Not 90.
I might actually call my middle school and ask for their grading scale because I can't find one online. I don't know. Is that weird?
Report cards from
yeah, exactly.
20 years ago.
I need to prove to these guys that I worked hard for my A's. This is the hard hitting research. This is why you guys tune in to the BNN. All right. Well, we still got time to kill. How do you guys feel about a little more trivia?
Should we put together a little play?
Ooh, we should probably do that instead. This guy's thinking. Alex didn't want to be a part of that. That's okay. He's gonna tail.
Doesn't want to be a part.
He's gonna tail.
I listen to my soccer / football quants.
Smart man. Alex.
Fair.
All right, let's do it. Let's put up a little just parlay for these final three games. We got plenty of time, an hour before the first one kicks off. Where do you want to start in this Norway-Iraq game?
Do we want to just take Holland goal?
I think that's just a great place to start.
Right?
Holland's head
goal, or kind of piggyback off what you're playing and just take their team total over 1.5 or something,
We do that too. Let me take a look at those odds real quick. Come on, team total. Here we go. Home team. Nope. They're the away team. Minus 330. I'm seeing for the over 1.5 goals versus minus 185 for Holland.
Yeah, let's just do Holland.
Holland.
Holland's
won't
head.
overthink it. Yep. Holland's head, if you want that plus 300 promo there. But down to minus 185 for Holland to score in this match. All right. Argentina, Algeria. I like your Argentina team total bet.
Okay. Yeah, I don't hate that.
Just want to roll with that? Cool.
Yeah.
Might as well. Another nice, juicy, but that'll do. Ooh, I'm seeing, minus 162. That'll play.
Yep.
2 legs, plus 149. Moving on to the third and final game, Austria and Jordan. What are we thinking
this
here?
This one I just don't have anything right now in. I don't have any action in this
Well,
one.
we're going to find you a bet. That's
Let's
for
see.
sure.
Let's do... we definitely want to be on the Austria side.
Right. 100%.
Their money line's only 250, 290-ish.
Yep. If we plug in their money line, it gets the 3 legs up to plus 235.
Okay, that's not bad.
I think that does it.
That's not bad at all.
3 legs, Erling Haaland to score, Argentina team total over 1.5, and Austria on the money line. 3 legs plus 235. Do your line shopping as always, people, because I'm going to just plug this in a different book real quick, see if we're getting better odds. But about plus 235 for those 3 fairly juicy legs.
If you want, maybe, or you could take their team total over 1.5, which is like minus 200. If you wanted to get it down a little bit more, but yeah, let's go with the money line.
Okay, let's do it. Yeah, looking at those 3 legs. Ooh, 193 on some books. Interesting comment there from Mr. SPJ in the private chat. I don't know if you can click over and have access to that, but I'm not going to say it for you. I'll let you find that one on your own. But Holland to score, Argentina team total over 1.5, and then Austria on the money line plus 235. LT wants to play an Iraq goal. I mean, we talked about them possibly being able to net one, especially if Norway goes up early.
Yeah, I mean, beat both teams to score is hit in the last 6 out of 7 Norway matches. I mean, they can 6-7. They can they could definitely, there
it is.
Yeah. I saw SPJ do that. So I was like, I gotta go with it. Yeah, so I mean, Norway can get sloppy and lazy and distracted at the back. I've seen it against lesser opponents, so Iraq could certainly find one today.
Again, especially if this game kind of happens like we have it in our head of Norway getting on the board early and going up 2-0, even 3-0 early in the second half. Are they going to be playing 100% effort defensively the rest of the match? Probably not. That would open things up for Iraq to find a goal. So looking at Iraq's team total odds, I did have those right in front of me. Iraq to score a goal plus 118. I'm seeing on one book. So going to be plus money. Probably can find plus 120 for an Iraqi goal. And I mean, and maybe you even wait and don't take it live and wait for Norway to go up 2-0. And, then so much time's already passed. You're going to get better than plus 120. Might even find that plus 150 or more. So I don't hate it, LT. And as always, trust your gut, man. Trust your gut. You guys are all smart people. We're just the pretty faces on camera right here, right now. But you guys are all smart. You guys trust your guts, make your own bets, all that good stuff.
Always.
We don't want to force you. As always, we'll give our opinions, but you guys, you're the ones pressing the buttons. So it's your money. Do what you want with it. So love it. All right. Iraq. Is that not how you say it? Iraq.
When do you do this
We're doing
again?
A whole bunch of pronunciation. Yeah, exactly.
I was watching the show yesterday. I saw it. Holy shit. Senegal just scored.
Did they?
I think they did.
Are we gonna have another fucking tie?
No. But we might have a 2-1, which would be perfect. They are nowhere near.
Someone just texted me that they scored.
All right, here they go.
It's true. It is.
Here they go.
Is it
clean?
The
attack.
Yeah.
Is it clean?
Yeah.
Yeah! It's just like the offsides goal. Just right through the keeper's hands.
Let's go.
2-1, baby. All right, hold. Nothing more.
No more.
We got 3 minutes of stoppage time. Hold. Park the freaking buses.
Hold the line.
Holy crap. Wow, that was perfect. We were talking about it, man.
Yeah.
We were talking about it. 2-1 is what we needed. Yeah. And that is exactly what we've got right here, right now. We got to hold on for 3 minutes of stoppage time. Woo! What a way to end this show.
Good ending to the show. Great ending.
What a way to end this show, people. Appreciate you tuning in for 90 minutes to glory. That's exactly what we've got from France and Senegal, looking at a 2-1 final. Woo!
Hopefully. Oh,
that's
no.
Huge. Drip. Don't. No. I'm so far behind compared to chat.
France just scored again. Oh, Shags. No.
I can't even be mad at that strike. I can't. It was Mbappe.
Oh, the GOAT. The GOAT.
Well, I'm glad your bet's cashed.
I like when we both cash, though. I
even said it on stream. I was like, if you're worried about France running up the score, bump up the same game parlay to 4.5, pay the -125. I got greedy with the plus money. And, yep, we're going to be looking at a 3-1 France finish here. That was an incredible strike. I can't even really be mad at that. I mean, got 25 yards out at least. Sent it to the upper corner.
Oof.
Yeah.
32 yards.
He's going for the record.
He is. Yep. He just got two in this game for him.
Yep. Only needs 3 more now.
All right. Well, congrats to France. Congrats to Mbappe. Sorry, any unders betters. Scoreless through the first half. Got 4 in the final 30 minutes of play. That's what happens.
And the over 1.5 was plus money at halftime.
Should have hit that button. Should have hit the France button. It is what it is. All right, folks, we are out of here. Thanks for tuning in to 90 Minutes to Glory. Afternoon Bet Espresso is live right now, so stick around for another hour of content right here on the BNN. BTP will be joining me tomorrow morning on the Morning Spread, so we will see you guys then. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, and stick around for Bet Espresso, which is live right now.
Pills, blue. Turn me a blue bit. Same shit, the rack, a pocket full of nuts. It's the same shit, the rack, a pocket full of nuts. The pills, the blow, the yak, the top, the drop, the swerve, the pass, the pops, the safe, the stash, the pad, the lock, the man, the myth, the legend, the great, the plan. Get money till I'm dead, perfect in my trap. They know me down the chat, out in Memphis and Japan. I'm running out of land, I feel like I could fly. Just made 200 bands, just living how I live. I made this in my crib, just focus on my meals, my plate, the states, my grads, my fam, the path, the math, the yams, the cops, harass, it's fast, it's hell, from 12 to 12, the dash, the chills, it's lace, for real, the cake, the spills, the faith, the work, the race, the wheels, I circle, the bank, it's late, but still, today, you gotta get off your ass and live, the base, it's something like a crash. And I do my dance.
What's going on, everybody? Another hour right here on the Betting News Network. Excited to have you guys with us. Kick off your Tuesday evening. Hope you guys enjoyed the last hour with those lads, breaking everything down for the World Cup on 90 Minutes to Glory. That's V Sauce. My name's SPJ. Excited to have you guys here for another hour for your afternoon Bet Espresso. Sauce, man. Happy Tuesday, Big Doc. How you doing?
Happy Tuesday. Doing good, man. Doing good. Was tuned in with the boys. Unfortunately, I had to watch them go through that little bit of a roller coaster.
That was a roller coaster, man. Holy.
2-1 to 3-1, just like that. And if you watch the Mbappe goal, I guess, like Shaggy said, you can't really be mad. But, yeah, that sucks. The correct score was right there. BTP still did cash. Pretty sure on the -1.5, so that's always nice. But the boys are cashing. Fan with the plus 500, 2 goals. I mean, the boys have been eating during the World Cup.
Cooking, baby. Cooking. And if you bet all ties yesterday, you're probably watching us from Cabo. So congrats for if you rocked and rolled with that. Not getting all ties today, as France, as you just mentioned, is up 3-1 right now. And I think this game is pretty much toast as we cap it off. We got 3 more games today, though, in the World Cup. We're going to have our dog Ched stop by to give his favorite plays. These guys just talked about it for the last hour, what they like. Ched's going to give you guys a little bit more stuff in the next 3 games in the World Cup qualifiers, or not the qualifiers, the World Cup competition. Today, we got some TSOAs for you guys. We got some goal scorers. We got all the vibes on the pitch for the rest of the evening. He also might have some baseball for us as well. I don't know what Ched's is going to bring. We'll see what happens.
It's a little bit sad, you know what I mean? Because after the way yesterday went, you just know that hundreds of thousands of parlays got placed that included draws from the top to the bottom, and to get it pumped 3-1 on the first game, like that's just, you know what I mean? Especially for the people feeling FOMO from yesterday, including myself. At least I didn't place the parlay today, but I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where if you see something like that, $5 on everything to tie today is like, that's worth $5 because you'd be so pissed at yourself if you watched it that day and then it happened once again today. Yeah. Obviously didn't even get past game 1, so no worries there. But yeah, we're going to talk about a little bit what we saw yesterday. We're going to do everybody's favorite game. Shags is out today. Don't worry, he's gone. He's not here for best.
No crash outs today.
No crash outs today. But we're gonna be doing Don't Get Got. Cheds will be playing with us when he stops by in a minute. We'll get Bisney up here as well to see what he has to say. I think you guys are gonna like the questions today. They're pretty fun. I did some dirty work behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't forget to play Just the Tip. I'm just kidding. Go check out our friends at Tipmaster. Get involved with everything we got over there. We'll have some more information about that as we roll through the rest of the week. B's got some plays on the diamond. I've got some plays on the diamond. B, we're to the point where we have to start pitching baseball plays consistently, dog.
It's that time of year, man. And unfortunately, Kyle Schwarber sucks at the sport of baseball, and or he just hates me, one or the other. Not sure which, but yeah. Sold us yesterday, but honestly, Olivia Miles wasn't much better. Well, I guess this wasn't her fault. She was fantastic. She was 75% for the field, 12 points, and what was like, I think, a 30 or 40 point blowout.
Yeah, they were cooking them.
Yeah, can't really be too mad, but
yeah, they were cooking with gas. I mean, it was the Commissioner's Cup competition, so the goal or score differential mattered in those games, and they definitely decided to run it up a little bit. So we do have a singular WNBA game today that we're going to talk about near the end as well, which I have 2 plays in, give you guys the moves across the dub, and we'll cook the parlay. Hope you guys enjoyed Shags and BTP cooking a parlay. Alex, did you have to twist those guys' arms to cook a parlay for the kids, or did they decide to do that on their own?
They optionally, voluntarily did that.
Yeah, plus 265. So let's not give them too many kudos just yet. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't give too many flowers for plus 265 3-legger. But hey,
I love you though, bros, if you're watching.
Progress. I think BTP being with Shags on the pitch probably helps him want to play some more degenerate parlays. But we appreciate you guys being here. Brought to you by our sponsors at Lucky Rebel. You can get involved with everything about that QR code above Vsauce's head. Bet on the board today, whatever you guys are feeling. As always, bet responsibly and bet the coin that you feel like that you can, because you ain't going to get it back unless you're awesome with us on the show, and then we might cash some plays together. Also, shout out Jackson. Shout out Beast McNeese down below. Or one of our new interns, rocking and rolling. What's up, big dog? How we living? V, what do you want to talk about from yesterday? Before we get into today, we'll do Don't Get Got when Cheds gets here. Get the vibes moving there. I can't wait to possibly get you guys. But obviously, John Tortorella got fired today. Vegas Golden Knights head coach who took them to the Stanley Cup Finals after they fired their last head coach midseason. He's not going to be a Golden Knight next year after they fell to the Carolina Hurricanes. Anything else kind of stand out from a news perspective today? I mean, we had a pretty busy weekend. I saw you yesterday, but anything else from today that kind of stood out to you?
The Tortorella news was pretty surprising to me.
Pretty crazy,
not just because, you know, I mean, I know he was brought in halfway. Who knew if he was going to stay? But the fact that he lost them a draft pick too in the process of getting them to this point. I don't know how valuable. I can't remember where that draft pick was. But that was a little bit surprising to me. I thought, you know, like nothing came out in regards to that. Everyone stood by their guy. But who knows? Maybe it was a team thing. I have no idea. Maybe Chad does a little bit more. But I thought the soccer yesterday was fantastic. I think probably one of the games where everybody went to sleep last night. I think it was Iran and New Zealand to finish the night off. 2-2, absolutely fantastic game from both sides. Unfortunately, the Iranian team did have to go back to Mexico after their game, which is absolutely fucking insane.
Yeah,
despite having their next game in LA once again, they had to make the move back to Tijuana that same night. But yeah, other than that, honestly, the World Cup's been full of good vibes and good news and good people interactions. That's been my main takeaway. I just love seeing the stuff that's coming out in relation. Like the games have been electric. There have been a lot of fun goals. but watching the people, both foreigners, Americans, everybody just interact with each other. I don't know if you saw Algeria with those flares in the fucking park,
in Kansas City. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Dude, and Kansas City has welcomed them with open arms too. Some of the people from Kansas City are actually actively cheering for Algeria now.
Shags is an Algerian fan now, dude. Fuck the US. He's a big Algeria guy now.
By default. That honestly has been my main takeaway with the last 2 days. Honestly, since the World Cup has started, it's just been so much fun to watch on social media, because this is one of those things where it's like you have a big NBA playoffs game or a big game in the Stanley Cup finals, and then you scroll through social media to see people's, you know what I mean? But this is every day, all day, because every single game is that fucking big in terms of the fan base, in terms of everyone there. Seeing the fans in the crowd during the games. I mean, the World Cup is living up to all the hype that it had coming into it. And I find myself way more interested in it than I thought I would have before, it started.
Well, it helps that it's going to get us through the dog days of summer as well, with soccer all day, every day for the next 2 weeks. And then even when we get into the really big matchups of the quarters and the semis, it's going to be even more fun. And as you mentioned, the culture that is getting ingratiated throughout the United States, regardless of, what's going on in the world right now. That's the best part of it, seeing different countries and different cultures getting embraced in the cities that they're in, staying, and also the stuff on the pitch has been great too. The games have been awesome. And it started out with yet another
1-0 draw. Come on, that's fantastic. Was it 2-0 maybe? I think it's just one though, right? It was yesterday.
Well, there were 4 draws yesterday. One of them was 0-0. I can't remember if there was another one that was 0-0 or not as well, but I think it was just one. But
that's what I love about the World Cup, the offense. It's like, wait, when you are watching the World Cup and then you go back to just like a not even like a Champions League, but it's like any top league, it just doesn't feel the same. And there's a reason for that. It's been electric so far. I can't wait to hear what Chad has to think.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's go ahead and bring Gerald's been tailing you. How's he doing on that?
Up like 3 units, I think. Just
in the World Cup?
No, not World Cup.
Baseball.
If that's what he's been tailing, I think he's just lying. So.
Well, that's typical Gerald. That makes a lot of sense. All right, let's bring up Cheds, who's going to be joining us today for a bit of the show. Excited to have him here. What's up, dude? How we doing?
How we doing? Oh, it actually worked first time too. Looks like it'll be muted.
Let's go. Excited to have you here, big dog. Thanks for stopping by for some time today. Obviously, go check out Top Cheddar on the socials. We got some scribbles for you guys later this week at bettingnews.com on the pitch. But before we get to the World Cup, because I know you got some plays in the World Cup, and we are going to play Don't Get Got to break the ice. What's your takeaway, especially because hockey's the main vibe for you? What's your takeaway from this Tortorella news? Like, do you think that it was a big shock that they fired him after getting them to the Cup final, or what's your takeaway of that?
I expected him to be fired, even if they're not fired, because they're not firing him. He didn't have a contract.
Okay.
I expected him just to walk away, even if they won the cup. John Tortorella is not the guy that you keep around your team. He would have just been fired next year anyway. He's honestly, like, it's never happened in the NHL before, but like he's honestly the perfect coach for this like end of season role when a team needs him, because he's really good for like a very short period of time, like galvanizing a group, and like they all get around him, get behind him, play really well. But when you get into like year 2 of John Tortorella, some player gets benched because he gets pissed off, and you have all this like you get all like this like drama going on, where it was like, they had the stuff with Cutter Gauthier in Philly, and they had to end up trading him, and he always finds a way to like get under the skin of some player, and something always goes wrong eventually. The guy's old, man. Like,
yeah,
I think I saw they had promises their AHL head coach. They promised him a spot, so he'll most likely move up and be their head coach. He's been with the organization for a while now, so they're going to do that. I'm not surprised though. I think it's the right move, because I'm telling you, if they gave him next year, he'd be fired by like February, because something would have went wrong.
Yeah, he would have gotten under Eichel's or Marner's skin or something, and then
one of them would have had some issue, and something then goes wrong. But it somehow was always the same way with him wherever he goes.
Yeah. Takeaways real quick about the Canes winning the cup. I mean, I know it was awesome to see, Brendan Moore lead the team. He obviously led to a championship, win their first championship, and now lead him as the head coach. Thoughts on the Canes?
I didn't want them to win.
I know, yeah.
I didn't want them to win, but I told you when we were together, was it Sunday or Saturday, whatever it was. I thought I couldn't see them losing Game 6.
Yeah,
I thought that series was over by then. So I would congratulations to them. They've obviously been through like 8 years of like coming up pretty close and then just falling short in the Eastern Conference Finals for most of those years. And a lot of people online give them shit because they didn't have to play the big dogs. They got lucky in terms of like they avoided most of the big contending teams. You got to beat who's put out in front of you. They beat all of them. They lost 3 games the entire playoffs. You got to respect it. And we'll see what happens next year. I think the big one that everyone wants to see now is if they meet Florida in the playoffs because they avoided their kryptonite. That's the big one. So how they could do that.
Well, hell,
I'm interested.
Maybe even can Florida get back into the playoffs? I mean, obviously this year was an
I have no
anomaly
doubts
with the injuries. Yeah, for sure.
I have no doubts that they will be back.
Yeah.
So I'd love to see that as a playoff series.
Cool, man. All right. Well, we'll talk more World Cup after we play Don't Get Got because I know you got thoughts and then you got plays. But let's play.
I got no idea what this is.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have some fun. It's a good vibe. Let's get Disney up here. We'll do it. Chat. You guys know the deal, but I'll explain it for Cheds. This is Don't Get Got. So I'm gonna name 4. Do I have 4? 5 categories, like questions, and each category has various answers within that category. I am thinking of something in that category. Your job is to pick something else in that category that I'm not thinking of, and you are safe. If you pick what I am thinking of, you get got.
Okay.
Got it?
Yep. Easy
All
enough.
right. Let's vibe it out. Let's get it. All right. First one. Countries with 2 names. Now, this is obviously in honor of, Cape Verde, all the different countries we're seeing in the World Cup with 2 names. So countries that have 2-word names. Sauceman, I'll let you go first.
Wait, there's 2 separate names, like
words in the name.
Okay.
Did Jets just look up countries?
No, I just wanted to make sure that this was like
that it counts.
not part of their name. Yeah, I got a good one.
Go ahead, Cheds. What do you got?
I was going with Vatican City.
Oh.
Nice.
Which that was confusing me because like city's in the name, but I'm pretty sure they're their own country. So I just wanted to make sure that was a legal.
You are safe. Well done. And I almost did Vatican City, but you are safe. Good job.
Oh, can I give you a second? I don't know if I'm not going to give a second one because these guys might want to.
Wait for these guys. Yeah.
Let's go with New Zealand.
You are safe, Sauceman. Well done.
Hey, that's what I was going to say.
Disney?
You went to Costa Rica recently, so I'm going to pivot to Bosnia and Herzegovina.
That's a great one. That's a great one.
Are we saying like 2 exactly, or are we 2+?
2+. 2+.
Okay, I'm switching again. Papua New Guinea.
Wow, you just pivoted. That was the double pivot. You are safe. Well done with the Papua New Guinea.
I think you're safe with Bosnia too.
Yeah, you were safe with Bosnia too. That's for damn sure. Drip, you would have gotten got because it was Costa Rica. I almost did, like I said, Vatican City, but I didn't. All right, next up. Let's keep it going. In honor of the Cape Verde goalkeeper, Vozinha, I'm sure you guys have seen this on Instagram, now has over 5 million followers based on his performance against Spain. So, gentlemen, I am thinking of a famous athlete with 5+ million Instagram followers. Any sport?
What if we pick someone that doesn't have 5 million followers?
You can look it up if you want to.
Okay.
To verify, because there's a lot of people you might think do, but don't.
5 million's a lot.
Like Josh Allen doesn't.
No, Jalen Brunson only has 1.3.
Yeah, 5 million's a lot.
There are quite a few.
3 million with the amount of people that live in New York City is fucking abysmal, man. Come on, guys.
Crazy. Let me know.
I'm gonna go with
Any athlete, any sport.
Any athlete, any sport.
I got mine.
Ibrahimovic.
Zlatan. You are safe, Sauceman. Well done.
I'll be shocked if you get me here. I'm going to go to the racetrack and pick the current leader in F1, Kimi Antonelli.
Ooh. You are safe. That's a really good pull. Well done. Nice.
I'll stay in the U.S. and go with old Anthony Edwards.
Ant-Man. 5+ million, eh, for Ant-Man?
5.4.
Half of those are baby mamas.
5.4 from Minnesota, but Jalen Brunson can't get 2 million?
Come on.
That's kind of insane.
That is wild. You guys are all safe. Mine was Paige Beckers. Shout out to Doug.
Oh, Paige Beckers 5
Wait, she has 5 million?
Yep.
That's a surprise. Damn.
Her, Caitlin Clark, and Angel Reese all have 5 million followers on Insta.
Damn.
I mean, they're women, so there's some thirsty dudes out there. Okay.
Fucking
Yeah, exactly, Joe. Lots of Gooners, indeed. And I'm not talking about Arsenal fans. Okay, the last two, I've only got 4 today. The last 2 are more food items.
Okay.
In honor of McDonald's bringing back the fried apple pie for the first time in over 30 years to celebrate America's 250th birthday.
Delicious.
Give me a McDonald's menu item.
Does it have to be like a universal item? It should be a universal item.
Yes, it has to be universally available. It's not some, Canadian fucking partner poutine that you can get at McDonald's.
There is a poutine at Canadian.
I'm sure there is.
All right, I'll go with my favorite reason to go to McDonald's. I don't know if you have to give the flavor, but the McFlurry.
McFlurry. Oh, now I want a damn McFlurry. You are safe. Well done, Chats. Good job.
Quarter pounder.
Something you've probably never eaten, but yes, you are also safe, Sauce Man.
Apple slices.
Healthy of you. Well done. Probably the healthiest thing on the McDonald's menu. You are also safe.
Definitely.
Well done. I went nice and chalky on this one. The Big Mac. This is my favorite.
No.
All right, last one.
Never go wrong with a Big Mac.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, last one. Sticking with the food. Hey, guess what day it is, chat? Taco Tuesday! In honor of Taco Tuesday, give me a typical taco topping. There's a lot of T's. Typical taco topping.
Pico de gallo.
Pico de gallo, you are safe, Sauce Man.
Nice and chalky. Pico de gallo.
I feel like that was a good one too.
If you ask Marshawn Lynch.
I'll
stay
go.
chalky as well.
Go ahead.
I'll stay chalky as well. Give me shredded cheese.
You are also safe. Well done.
Okay.
I'm gonna go I feel like non-chalk, but I'll go with carnitas.
Ooh, that's some sharp stuff. And you are also safe. Well done. Mine was salsa. So Sauce, you almost got because pico and salsa are pretty close, but pico is different.
Pico de gallo.
Pico de gallo. All right, well done. That's it. That's don't get got. Nobody got today. Well done. Shags is literally pissed off somewhere.
Shags are over 4 watching us.
He's shaking his fist at the sky, and he doesn't know why. But it's okay. Shags has played this game twice. He played it once the first time we played, and I got him twice. And then he was the getter, like in this position, and he didn't get any of us. And so he was ultra pissed. But he hated it.
I feel like getting people's real tough. There's an infinite amount of things that you could like pick.
I picked categories that had an expansive amount of stuff to just to also kind of.
The category was women, and I picked Michelle Obama, and I got.
Legit.
I got. Yeah.
Legit got.
Disney got it.
That's hilarious.
Right there.
Still have the paper.
3.5 billion options, and Sauceman picked it. Oh man.
Name a woman.
Yeah.
I still have the paper.
Let's go.
All
All right, that's don't get got. Appreciate you, Biz. Thanks, Big
One
Dog.
time.
Absolutely. Cheds, so World Cup. First of all, takeaways. Did you bet any ties yesterday? Like everybody else in the world?
No, I did not bet ties. The World Cup's been weird. I feel like I have one good on-off day for everything. So yesterday was definitely my off day. I got in with one of the ties, but over the overall, I did not predict the games yesterday very well. The France game was great. That one started very, very nicely. So hopefully we see more of that in the Norway game, which I'm pretty excited about. I think it'll be pretty lopsided, but again, who knows? A couple underdogs have been really, really good. So we'll see how it goes. But overall, the World Cup's been great. I think the biggest part for me that I love is when you play, when you bet on regular soccer and clubs, club time or whatever. Unless it's a final, these players just don't really care that much. You don't know which games they are going to care about. Whereas the World Cup, I feel like there's another level of playing for your pride for your country. Everyone's going all out there. It's awesome to see all the stuff on social media about the Europeans coming over here and finding out about Costco and ranch and stuff is awesome. Yeah, that thing's all over my TikTok, Instagram feeds. I think that's so cool. I need more of that. And I think it's really cool. Sports in general, but soccer, especially for the world, just bring people together. It's so cool.
Yeah, it's been awesome. V talked about it a bit before you joined as well, that's been one of the highlights so far. And as I mentioned, the stuff on the pitch has been equally as good with how competitive a lot of these games have been. Some underdogs making fantastic stories and making some of these group stages really interesting going into the second and third games of the round. So we'll see what happens. All right, looking at the matchups today, we've got the three, like you mentioned. The Norway-Iraq game is coming up here in the next half hour. So we'll start there, and then we'll get your thoughts on Argentina, Algeria, and Austria, Jordan. But what do you like in the Norway game?
I think Norway will dominate, at least from what we've seen of the African teams that are not like your upper echelon, like your Senegals, your Moroccos. They just sit back and defend like all hell. And that's not discrediting it. Like, there is a disparity in terms of teams, and that's what they need to do to get the best possible results. But they're bleeding shots. Teams like Saudi Arabia gave up 27 shots to Uruguay. Cape Verde, 27 shots to Spain. I had a list of them somewhere, but basically they're giving up a ton of shots. Norway are one of the most attacking teams in European qualifying. I'm absolutely on them to take, I think their line was like 18.5 shots. I like that one a ton because I think Iraq's just going to sit back and let them invite a ton of pressure. They'll take shots from everywhere. Besides that, the value on Norway is kind of terrible across the board. Erling Haaland's minus 290 for 2 shots on target. He's minus like 200 for 5 shots. Like, those are insane numbers to get in a single game. I know he's a robot and he might hit it, but there's not much value on that. The one I like the most is Antonio Nusa. Over his time with Norway, he only has 2 fewer shots than Haaland in the last 10 games. But you could get his 2 shots or 3 shots. His 3 shots at like minus 150. Significantly better price than like Haaland or any one of those guys. And he seems to be a pretty decent volume shooter for that team. He's out on the right or left wing today. That's the only one that I found that really has like any value on a player prop. On the side, I think Norway will win by 1.5 goals. I'll take their spread here.
Nice. Okay, so Antonio Nusa, you can take his 3 shots, as like Shed said, for a bit of juice. And this is different, chat, than shots on target, so just overall shots.
Yes.
You can take the 4+ for nice plus money if you're feeling frisky there. And then, as you mentioned, the Norwegian should probably get the job done against Iraq, the minus 1.5. I know that BTP and Shags did like this. I know Jackson mentioned this in one of our group chats about Haaland to score with his head. If you want to get a little spicy with it, get some value there. I took Martin Odegaard, TSOA, in this game. I took him to score or assist. Better value. I got minus 110 price. I would prefer to get it. Actually, I got plus 120, excuse me. So shop around, find the best available price for these TSOA markets. He's probably going to take a lot of the free kicks. He could have some facilitating action as well. And he's obviously coming in as one of the better players that I know, obviously, for his days at Arsenal. But usually when Haaland scores, especially on a free kick or even on a cross or something, Odegaard has something to do with that. So I like the TSOA for Odegaard. You can take the value on his assist too. Not really a prolific goal scorer. His assist is plus 210 if you want to take a little bit of a long shot there. But I like his TSOA, and I'm with you. I think the Norwegian should probably get the job done.
What odds did you get on the header shot on target? Because I do like that a lot. If Iraq's going to be sitting back and like 11 men behind the ball, their best option might be just cross it into your 6'5" freak and just like hope he can outmuscle him, because I don't think Iraq has defenders to deal with that.
I actually didn't get it. I don't know what these guys got down low. Did you guys have any?
Plus 125, I see on the green book.
Where's that under? What section is that in?
Under shots. You have to like scroll down all the way to the bottom. They have like things. They have like shot with your left foot, shot header, shot right foot. I had a nice like plus 800 yesterday. I had Federico Valverde for 1 shot outside the box, and then Chris Wood with 1 header, which was nice. I do need to dabble a little bit more with those types of players, but plus 125 is rough.
I was so pissed, dude, that I was gonna. I almost took Chris Wood TSOA for like almost 3-1. And he got an assist, and I was pissed that I didn't bet it. But yeah, that was an interesting one in that New Zealand game yesterday. Sauceman, you got anything to mention in this Iraq game before we go on to the second one?
Nothing. I'm just listening to the boys. When people ask me for plays, I send them out what we have on the site and what you guys are dropping. That's it.
The squad. All right. Well, then, sounds good, big dog. Sounds good. All right, let's keep it grooving. Do you like this real quick from our dog Robin in the chat? Sorloth shot on target. Any thoughts there?
I like it, but I think his 1 shot on target's also really bad value, isn't it? Last I looked, plus 450 for 1. I mean, he's probably the second best attacker on that team. Like he's a big name player. He scored a ton of goals in Spain this year, but the value just, I don't know. I don't see it that well. He's another one though, like not bad for a header. That's a big dude, a very big dude.
Big Vikings, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, this Norwegian team has a lot of hype going into this tournament, obviously with the likes of Holland and et cetera, and how good they are attacking. We'll see if they can hold up against this Iraq team. All right, dude, let's move to the next game. Do you have plays in both of these games or thoughts on both of them?
Yeah, I'll have something in both of them.
Sick. Right. Go ahead with Argentina, Algeria.
I mean, I'm going back to shots again, but I do really like Argentina. You can get even money on them to have 15 shots in this game. I think the main thing that we've seen in most of these matchups that are a little bit lopsided is, again, the lesser of the two teams sitting back and inviting a ton of shots. And like whether the result holds or doesn't hold, like the better side puts out a ton of shots. So I like the value on the 14.5 for Argentina there. I really, depending on who starts, either one of Lautaro Martinez or Julian Alvarez, I'll wait for lineups, but whichever one starts at striker, I like their TSOA. They're both like at the same price, like minus 125, 130. So whichever one of them does start, I like it. And then, I mean, I took the super chalk this morning, which is Mbappe, Holland, and Messi to score in like a plus 500 parlay. So I'm still riding on the last two as well there. So I'm waiting on that.
Nice. I mean, nothing wrong with taking Messi at plus money too, just to bang a goal. Could get started early in this.
Give me a penalty. Give me a pen or something.
There you go. Yeah, absolutely. All right. I have nothing in this game that I liked. I was looking at some TSOAs, but as you mentioned, I don't know who else besides Messi I want to touch yet. Messi's for one TSOA is minus 170, so I don't want to touch that. No. So, okay.
I think Messi assist might be good. I mean, he's been a brilliant playmaker in the MLS.
Mm-hmm.
The value on FanDuel is a little bit lower, but again, a little known fact, FanDuel also offers more things as assists than any other book does.
Mm-hmm.
So you got their typical prices are usually a little bit worse than anywhere else. But yeah, that one's a little tougher. I don't have as much on Argentina as I do Norway.
Yeah, Messi, I'm just looking at plus 230-ish value for him to have an assist. If you do think that.
Yeah, plus 120 on FanDuel, so it's a very big difference.
Wow, that's a big discrepancy. Jesus.
Yeah, FanDuel just counts way more things as assists. They don't use like official scoring for assists. I don't know why or any of that, but there's much more things that count as an assist in FanDuel's eyes.
That's interesting. I need to look deeper into the saves market. Like that could be interesting. Maybe the Iraqi goaltender saves line could be fun.
I have no idea who their goalie is. I don't know if I want to bet on him. Like, I understand the idea. I understand the idea, but like, does this guy know how to like stop the ball?
I would think it's Jalal Hassan Hajim. His saves is 5+ for minus 115.
5 saves. I mean, that seems like good value. But again, I have no idea.
That feels free. But again, that requires him stopping at least 5 of them and watch them, score a bunch, and he doesn't do anything.
And the Iraq goalie is plus 130 for 5 saves. Do you think they're gonna shoot a ton? I think Norway will shoot more than Argentina will.
Yeah, that's what I was saying of Hassan Hajim, which is the Iraqi goalie.
Oh, okay. So sorry.
I went back to that because of you talking about Norway, having a bunch of opportunities for shooting. So
I was looking at FanDuel. So FanDuel just doesn't they don't make you name a goalie. They just pick whoever the goalie is. They say goalkeeper to make saves. So that could, again, I don't know who's starting for Iraq or Algeria. It's just whoever the goalie is, we're betting on them.
Makes sense. Okay, let's go to the last game of the night, and then we'll get kind of maybe your favorite play for the parlay, and then we'll send you off into the sunset. Jordan taking on Austria, kind of another lopsided line. You're getting pretty decent value on Austria, maybe as a money line piece, but otherwise minus 280, Jordan plus 800. What do you like in this one?
For me, I like Jordan under 0.5 or under 0.5 goals. So the Jordan just to not score. Austria, from what I've seen, they've been really, really damn good in their qualifying when they've played teams of again, lesser stature. They've kind of just dominated them and destroyed them, and they don't let their foot off the gas. I think this is going to be another really similar game where they're just going to sit back and try to defend for their lives. I don't see many chances going their way. I caught their under 0.5 team total at minus 110. I've seen Austria to win to nil at minus 110 some places. I'm not going to take the risk in case Jordan are able to pull off a 0-0 like Cape Verde did. So I'll just take that separately for them to not score.
Okay, so Jordan not to score, Austria to continue the dominance. Do you have any props in this game that you like?
I haven't really looked into props just yet. That's the one thing that really sucks about soccer is a lot of these books not protecting people on like if you bet on someone who doesn't start and then they get subbed in later, you just get screwed. So I really wait till lineups come out. Like I'll have my ideas of how I think a game's going to go, but it's definitely a little bit more difficult. The main guys for Austria, mainly Marcel Sabitzer and Marko Arnautovic. But again, I just want to make sure they're definitely in the lineup before I try something.
I took a stab at Arnautovic just because it could. I think if I'm not mistaken, this could be his last World Cup representing.
He's pretty old.
Yeah, he's been around at the block for a while now, and he also takes he's their penalty kick taker. Does take some free kicks as well. So his TSOA at minus 120 was what I took a stab at. And I think that there's value there.
That's pretty good value, yeah.
Yeah. So cool. All right, man. Well, we can't wait to see you guys. Will have some scribbles from Cheds later this week in the World Cup. Obviously, you guys can follow the man. He's gonna be posted. I hope you smack that little goat lay of Holland and Messi. That'd be a nice little.
That popped off overnight too, so it'll be nice engagement.
Hey, there you go. Let's go. All right, before you love us and leave us, Cheds will be back with us on Sunday on Betspresso on the weekend. What's your favorite? Do you have like a favorite particular prop or play that you like? Doesn't matter the juice because we're gonna put it in a parlay.
I like that Antonio Nusa for 3 shots. Not shots on target, just shots on Norway.
All right. So that one starts in like, can you pick one in the Argentina
or
the other game just because it starts
that's
the show?
Fine. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Let's see. So, I mean, I'm going off of FootMob here. They have Lautaro Martinez predicted to start, so we'll pick him to score or assist.
So Martinez from Argentina.
Yep.
ESOA. All right. Sounds good, man. Well, appreciate you. Go follow Cheds on the timeline. You guys know the deal at Cheds. Appreciate you, Doc, for stopping by. Have a great rest of your Tuesday and enjoy the footy.
Sweet. Thanks, guys. Best of luck.
Later, man. Have a good one. Peace. Good stuff all around.
Oh, yeah. Got some soccer now, ready and locked in.
I know, right? All right. So we've got the first leg of the parlay, which is Lautaro Martinez. He plays for Argentina. Yeah, as Beast McNeese said, V, you got thoughts? He already said he didn't have thoughts.
He wants, but I am on that chalky parlay that Ched's had.
So. Okay, you tailed that. Okay, word. All right, I got Martinez in here plus 105 to start us off to get the vibes rolling. Obviously, you guys watched the last hour with BTP and Shags. They gave you some other plays, and go read the scribbles every day at bettingnews.com for free for all the really good. I mean, these guys have been cooking to start the tournament, man. Really giving you guys some great angles and how to bet these games. And I know you guys are wanting to bet all day long. The degen, you're getting the soccer itch, getting it scratching
across the network. We got fam too. Make sure you people he's putting out on Twitter, right? Like so much soccer is going on, so much football,
so much footy. And you don't want to tail either one of us. Although if you really want to get involved, I really like both of those TSOA guys, although they probably ain't hitting. So all right, dude, let's move and groove. Let's go to the MLB.
Hell yeah.
Let's get after it. I know you dropped your home run piece today. Can't wait to hear. I bet on one of these dudes that you're on yesterday, so he's going yard today. Faux show. I've got a couple plays on the diamond as well, but kick us off. What do you like it?
Hopefully, you're right, and he is going yard. But I'll start it off in Cincinnati, Great America Ballpark, where winds are blowing out towards center field at about 8 to 9 miles per hour. Weather is in the mid-60s, and Kodai Senga is on the bump for the New York Mets. My God, is Senga not having a good year, boys? He has a ERA of 9 through 5 starts this season. He's only played 20 innings of ball. He's allowing batters at 325 with a near 600 slugging. So who am I looking to target right here? Nathaniel Lowe plus 420. Plus 420. It might be a sign. It might not be a sign. I'm not going to say why it's a sign, but it's a sign. The lefty here has been absolutely crushing the ball at home. 8 of his 9 home runs have come here at home. All 9 of his home runs have come against right-handed pitchers. The guy has just been really fucking good here in Cincinnati. He has 600 slugging at home, 293 batting average against right-handed pitchers. So, yeah, I'm going Nathaniel Lowe at plus 420. I think he's going to have a good game. The weather's looking like it. And Senga feels like the perfect guy to, just get one on today. So,
all right, before you go to your next one, because
Please.
I want to stay on this game because I have a play in this game too. I looked at Lowe, really like this. And again, Senga sucks. The other thing, though, is Singer and much better on the other side, dude. He blows too. Starting pitcher for the Reds today, 2-6 with a 5.61 ERA. Larger sample size. He's actually pitched 61 innings this year, but he's also been shitty. I'm doing this because I know for a fact that Chef is going to be absolutely fuming on the timeline later today when Juan Soto goes yard, and I want to be involved in that. So I took Soto. I took his HRR. I took him for a home run. And again, it's off the fact that Singer sucks. The weather is great. I like your play on the fading Senga side. You could probably pick a lot of different Cincinnati guys if you would like to. But the over one, I went bases instead of HRR because of the value. You got to take over 2.5 HRR for Soto for plus, and I don't like that. Give me the bases. I like the minus 120 price better, and I like the home run for the value at plus 205. Shop around, find the best available price.
Yeah, he's also batting 400, I think, against Singer in his career.
Yep.
Not hit a home run, though, but Singer has been absolutely dog shit.
He's been terrible. He's also been great against righties this season, batting 300 with 11 dings and 25 RBI. So feels like a good spot for Soto. Also didn't have a hit yesterday. He went hitless, and he's been on a heater. Coming off a game where he didn't have a hit, you know what's going to happen. First at bat. See you later.
Right? Has to be. I was looking at him too. I really like what he's bringing in. Did you see him yesterday kind of get worked off of the mound? I don't know if you saw that highlight. I think it was against Burns. I mean, Burns is good, right? Like that dude's always bringing the heat. But to watch Soto go down swinging like that, you got to think he's coming correct tonight.
The amount of guys in baseball betting, and you and I, you get a little deeper into it than I do. But now that we're here into this particular point of the summer where you want to have some action, two of my things I always go for are guys that I bet the day before that didn't hit a home run in a great matchup. And if they're in a similar matchup the next day, I usually sprinkle on it. And then the other one is when a really good hitter goes 0 for one day. I go straight back to him the next day because it's very unlikely he's going to go 0 for again.
It's like one of those moments where you see one guy sell the entire timeline. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like everybody's on Ohtani tonight, and then the next day everyone's like, fuck Ohtani.
And then he goes yard.
He hits 3 home runs.
Yeah. Hey man, it's the same we talk about it with basketball betting for like 3-point props. If guy at the volume and he just doesn't have a good shooting night, what do? You go straight back to him the next game because he's going to be hucking him once again. So
absolutely.
All right, dude, what do you like? What's the other one?
Speaking of guys that have been good, but honestly probably should be better, Bobby Witt. The guy has been good. He is the 3rd leading favorite to win the AL MVP this season. This is just a situation in which he's been good, but the ball just hasn't been flying the way that he wants. Now, today they are going up against who are they up against today? They're in a great ballpark. I can't remember who it is right now off the top of my head. Why am I blanking?
Oh, it's the Nationals in DC.
Nationals, yes. And weather in DC today is looking fantastic. Winds are blowing out. And this is just a guy who honestly has been great. He's hitting the ball just under 300 this year. This for the first time in his career, he has a slugging percentage under 495 outside of his rookie season. This is a guy who's just been really good. If you look at his expecting slugging, it's over 500. His expected WOBA, 384. The guy's numbers are pointing in a direction where he's due to hit a few home runs, hit some bombs. I just think that we know how good this guy has been. We know he has the capability to hit the long ball. He leads the Royals in home runs this year with just 9. The ball has not been flying for this team as you would like to see it, but I do think that he's turning it around a little bit. He's been really good as of recent, and today in DC, I just think that plus 370 feels like a really, really good price for him. So, yeah, he's also hitting fantastic against lefties this year. Against lefties, he's 313 with a 516 slugging, and his hard hit rate jumps above 60%, 60.3% hard hit rate against lefties. Not a ton of volume or not a ton of at-bats, but this is a guy who just crushes the lefties, and I think he's going to do that once again today. So plus 370, plus 420, those are the two guys I'm going with, and hopefully we can keep stacking a few units, up 6 units right now with the dinger piece. So that's been nice.
Let's go, man. This is the great thing about betting home runs. You're going to have days where you don't hit any, but then you hit a couple, and because of the price and the value, you're usually going to gain your units back. So
been going 1 for 1 for like I think 3 pieces straight now, and that's the way I've stacked units because I had a couple 0 for days to start out the season. That wasn't fun.
Go check out V's dinger piece. He'll have a lot more for you guys now that the NBA is completely over. Also, I like that Henley. It's a nice shirt. Now that you lean back, that's cool. All right, I got one more, and then we'll talk some lady ballers, and then we'll cook. I'm taking you to the last game of the night. Surprised you don't have anything in this game. Athletics taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Athletics are out of Vegas in that little crazy-ass ballpark they were playing in. But, they get to go back to their AAA park where the weather is just as good and the ball is flying just as equally. Now, Sauce Man, this probably is not hitting because it just makes too much damn sense. But it's probably hitting, so if you want to tail, feel free to do so. Mitch Keller on the bump for the Pirates. He's been okay. Not been great, but he's been okay. But this park, again, is just you and I could probably maybe hit a fly ball and maybe send one out over the fence. I'm going to the GOAT, dude, for this team right now. Nick Kurtz, over 1.5 total bases, and then I took Nick Kurtz for a bomb. Now, he hit 2 yesterday, and I hate taking guys for a home run after he hits 2 the day before. So tail with caution in this. He might go 0 for 4 tonight, but he's hitting spectacularly against righties this year. 305 with 13 home runs, 40 RBI. Good. He's actually hit a home run on Keller before as well. I don't know, man. Again, I don't like taking guys where it's like, oh, you just hit 2 home runs yesterday. Let me go back to him today. Like, I hate taking guys in that situation, but the price was too good to pass up. The bases at a playable number feels great. It's probably Bangaliers tonight. It's probably Shea. He's probably going yard, and Kurtz is going 0 for 4. So if you want to take Shea, one of those 2 dudes is hitting a home run tonight, though, in that ballpark and against Mitch Keller. So, but I like Kurtz for the value, -115 for the bases and the home run as well.
I love this SPJ. I think that Kurtz has been absolutely fantastic this year. When you just look at the numbers, he leads the league in RBIs right now, and obviously he does play in a very hitter-friendly ballpark. But this has just been a guy that has been absolutely crushing the ball this season. Batting average of 295. I love everything I've seen from him. His WOBA sitting at 431. Like, this is a guy that I don't think anybody was expecting to be this fucking good. And to see him in conversations with Yordan Alvarez and things like that at the top of the table, whatever stat you're looking at, in terms of hitters, it's pretty crazy to see. That being said, a little Kurtz, Bangaliers, 2-teamer never hurt, right? I think I look at this all the time. When you see a pitcher coming out of a ballpark that's very, very pitcher friendly, like anytime a Giants pitcher is going to go now have to pitch somewhere in like New York, somewhere like Cincinnati, it's a completely different ball game when you don't have the safety blanket of your ballpark, right? Especially when it's a very pitcher friendly ballpark. You're coming here into a AAA ballpark after playing majority of your season in Pittsburgh here. I do think Mitch Keller is a very likely target to get blown up possibly today. So.
5-4 with a 5.14 ERA is not really anything to hang your hat on. So, yeah, we'll see. That A's game, I think that's a nice take me home and tuck me in piece. There's probably going to be some guys that get a hold of Keller in that one. Also, on the other side, Pittsburgh has a nice matchup too. The Athletics are trotting out Perkins 2-3 with a 6.25 ERA. I bet the other Low. I bet Brandon Lowe yesterday, and he didn't do jack shit, which probably means that he's going to go yard again today. So if you want to go that direction, his home run is sitting at like a +300 price, purely for the ballpark. So, all right, man. You lads down there, you got any baseball? You guys dipping your toes in the diamond? They're like, well, let me look real quick.
Yeah, let me look at my degenerate slips real quick that I have.
Let me see what look at his little peepers. He's like, I got it?
Yeah, I got a 5-leg.
Yeah, of course you do. Yeah. Rattle through it real quick before we go to the Lady Ballers.
All right. White Sox, Yankees. I know Luch talked about this on the morning spread. Now, he could sell a lot of cars if he worked at a car dealership. All right.
Hey, man. Sometimes you hire the right people every once in a while.
Under 7.5 in that game.
Okay.
And then parlaying that with 4 money lines. Phillies, Braves, Brewers, and Dodgers. Good teams, great teams playing not as great teams.
So you're just taking chalk and then the under with Luch.
Chalk. It's plus 12.25.
I love how you looked up and you're looking at the slip. Yeah, it's like that's over there.
Reese McNeese says that he's on Sook's book, so
you don't have the MLB tab. Makes sense. Makes sense. All right, Biz, good
Hop
stuff.
on Lucky
dude.
Rebel QR code right there. See
I
that
mean,
Jay? I could work at a car dealership.
All right, now. Come on now. Keep learning, big dog. Keep learning. Here we go.
It's nice to see we got two guys standing in solidarity now, not betting baseball.
Sook's not alone, although we know Sook loves being alone. But this situation, I think it's nice for him not to be alone. That's good. All right, Lady Ballers. One singular WNBA game tonight. Wish there was more, but we got one at least. Indiana Fever taking on the Toronto Tempo. 8.5-point favorites are the Fever. 100. Listen to this total, Sauce man. 180.5-point total, which for a dub game is high. High.
Yeah.
Can you take me higher? Maybe, let's see. I don't know. We'll find out. Caitlin Clark was game time decision. She is going to be playing tonight. Good opportunity for the Tempo to maybe score. The Indiana defense hasn't been very good to start the season, so we shall see if Sykes and Mabry can maybe get going for the Tempo. I went a little off the beaten path with these ones. My favorite play today, V, and you're going to probably laugh at me, but I love this play. Give me Lexi Hull over 10.5 points and rebounds. Minus 130 value. There's a minus 128 out there right now if you want to get a bit better price than I did. She's hit this in 3 of her last 4 games. I like the rebounding prop straight up as well. The line is 3.5 for a bit of juice for minus 150, minus 155. She's had 6, 8, and 6 rebounds in 3 of her last 4 games. But I like her to score, too. I think this is going to be a fast-paced game. She's probably going to knock down a couple threes, maybe get to the bucket, and she's out there to board as well, so help out on the glass. So I like the 10.5 PR. It feels like a very comfortable spot. I also like Kelsey Mitchell, Beast McNeese. So I don't hate that one either. There you go, Chad. Keep dropping your dub plays. Chad, it makes my heart happy when you guys drop all your dub plays, man. I love it so much. And then my other play, you're like, SPJ, come on, just bet Caitlin Clark. Bet Kelsey Mitchell. Come on, you could bet Aaliyah Boston. No. Give me the 2 ladies on the roster that you guys don't know, unless you're ball knowers. Monique Billings. Give me her rebounds. Now, I got over 4.5 for minus 125 price. No clue, Sauce Man, why this isn't a playable number right here. She just had 8 in her last game. Now, there's 2 games before that. She only had 2 rebounds. However, she only played 18 and 9 minutes in those games. She was barely utilized. When she plays anywhere over, actually, let me pull up the actual graph for when she plays over 20 minutes. See what it looks like. Oh, sexy time. When she plays 20-plus minutes this season, she has hit this in 4 straight games with 8, 9, 8, and 8 rebounds in those games. She's going to be utilized on the glass against this Tempo team. The 4.5 line feels way too low. Great ladder spot if you want to take it up to maybe 5 or 6, get a little 6 or 7. Get a little spicy with it. Maybe even 8 if you're feeling really crazy. 8 plus is plus 470, chat. Come on now. Anyway.
I mean, that feels like a good line just because you bring her up, Aaliyah Boston. If you look at her at home this season, she said 20 or 19 plus points in 5 of the 6 games that she's played. She's honestly been fantastic too. 21.5 points per game average in just 26 minutes per game. And if this is a close game in any whatsoever, that's still 8.5 point spread here in this one. Maybe Aaliyah Boston is maybe chalk is the way to go. She's been really good here at home. She's also had 12, 7, and 16 rebounds in the last 3 home games. 8 in the one before that, actually. Shit.
Her PR is really nice. So sitting at 25.5. Even the PRA, great facilitator, 29.5. V, the Tempo, 14th in points allowed. That's bad. 13th in rebounds allowed. That's also bad. 13th in assists allowed. Also bad.
There you go.
Okay. There's the Lady Ballers for the evening. Go check out NZ's scribbles on what he likes in this game as well at bettingnews.com if you want some more vibes there on what's going to happen in the next hour in Indiana and in Cambridge Fieldhouse.
Jam-packed slate tomorrow in the dub.
I know. I'm not going to be on the show with you guys too, but I'll drop some stuff in the on the timeline.
I feel the line.
Yeah, Sauce Man getting in the dub lab.
Hopefully you can get away not like Olivia Miles. Even though it wasn't her fault, she's still one of my favorite new hoopers. Big fan now. Big fan.
I bet Jessica Shepard's PRA which was air. She had 20 plus points, 50, 17, 18 points, 15 boards, 9 assists. One assist away from her third triple-double of the season.
This is where you catch books sleeping, right here. They're focused on the dub, on the MLB, on the World Cup. Getting soft lines here in the dub. SJ has been cooking. Just to give our boy the flowers too. The boy has been cooking on the hardwood.
Hey, thanks, man. I love when you give me flowers. It makes me happy. Beast like that. Don't spit your drink out. Okay. Nope. All right. We're safe. 2K, you guys watching this across all platforms. We appreciate you tuning in. If this is your first time watching us, thanks for being here. If you're watching us on X or if you're watching us anywhere else, come and watch us on Twitch or on YouTube, twitch.tv/bettingnews, youtube.com/@yourbettingnews. If you want to get involved with our vibes, subscribe to the channel. It's all for free. All the content we like, trying to give you guys the vibes and the moves across all the sports betting slates and having some fun with you guys along the way. So if you like the content, drop a dub in the chat and like and subscribe the channel to help us continue to bring you guys the free cool stuff.
Set those notifications to on so I can blow up your phone. All right. It's off season now. All right.
Be like my mom and bitch and moan at me for about the 20 minutes that she watches of the show because she gets the notification.
Yep. Exactly.
That's what you need. All right, dude, let's cook.
Let's cook.
Yeah. All right. So Latora Martinez from Cheds.
TSOA. Yep.
TSOA. Baseball.
Do we go 2 baseball and 1 dub or 2 dub and 1 baseball?
I think we go 2 baseball, 1 dub.
Okay. Then I think we got to throw Kurtz in this. I know it's sus. I get it, but it just makes too much sense. So got to go with Kurtz.
Okay. And you want to do the bases?
Bases, yeah. And I think Bobby Witt's bases.
Okay. I can get down with that.
Yeah.
All right. So Kurtz for his TBs. Let me find this here. Total bases from Kurtz.
2 of my baseball plays is too much pressure.
And you pick Kurtz, and that makes me all kinds of feels in the wrong ways.
Gonna smack unless you want to take Soto, but I feel like Kurtz is the better matchup.
Let's take Kurtz. Let's take Kurtz. That's okay. All right, so Kurtz, and then you said Witt, right?
Bobby Witt.
Ricky Bobby. That starts in. Oh, we got time.
I think 40 minutes.
Yeah, we got time. All right, so TBs for Bobby.
Yep.
2 plus TBs for Bobby Witt. All right, and then W. Do we want to go Billings? Do you want to go with Lexi Hall? I do like your Aaliyah Boston pool too. I'm not opposed to taking that.
I like the Lexi Hall PR. I like Billings over 4.5, but I do like Lexi Hall over 10.5 PR. I like the fact that it's a little bit diversified with both points and rebounds. But
okay. Lexi Hall.
Unless you feel strongly about Billings.
Chat, you guys decide. I like both quite a bit. And I have both, obviously. Chat, let us know what you guys think. I know you chose Hull, and I'm not opposed to that. But chat, what do you guys think? You guys want to go with Lexi Hull PR 10.5, or do we want to go Monique Billings 4.5 rebounds? Do you have some opinions down there?
Yeah, I think Lexi Hull is the move.
Okay. All right. Lexi from Beast McNeese, too.
Lexi from Beast, he likes it. Okay.
Easy.
All right, Lexi Hull, 10.5 PR. Bobby Witt, 2 bases. Nick Kurtz, 2 bases. Latora Martinez to score or assist. Plus 1,000 sauce, man.
I mean, we're right there. See?
We're right there. We got
4 legs.
4 legs. Betspresso 4 to give you guys the moves on this beautiful Tuesday. It might be the dog days of summer, but that doesn't exist. It don't happen. We got the World Cup. We got baseball. We got the Lady Hoopers. Shit.
Grateful for the World Cup football.
Thank God, right? Good times. Yeah. We appreciate you guys tuning in for the last 2 hours right here on the Betting News Network. We'll be live tomorrow. Once again, Shags will be live in the AM for the morning spread. He's got, I just blanked out. He's got BTP joining him tomorrow to break down the pitch love. He also has a very special guest joining him tomorrow, which will drop on the timeline tomorrow morning to give you guys the moves for the morning spread. And then we will also have Mr. Sia Najad in the fairway forecast to give you the moves for the U.S. Open, as the U.S. Open, one of the majors, gets started on Thursday. And then V will be with his other Green Goblin, Mr. Adam Kaufman, to give you guys the moves. You'll also be joined by PJ, Mr. PJ Glasser will be stopping by with you guys to be an honorary Green Goblin for the trio on Betspresso tomorrow. So look out for the vibes across all the socials.
We'll do our best to make sure he wants to come back.
Yeah, I mean,
he's been with us on a Wednesday before, so he knows the drill. He knows he might have to suffer through a little bit of, green talk.
A little bit of green talk. And yes, Bisney, I got the button. Thank you. That's Sauce Man. Go follow him on the timeline at VSauce. Tap in with his home run parlay or his home runs that he's been locked in with.
Parlay too.
Of course it is. Oh, you know what? Actually, since we're both here and we're degenerate enough, should we do a little maybe like
we just parlay the three guys?
I want to add Billings rebounds in here for the vibes.
Oh, yes. Okay, I'm down to do that. Let's do Billings rebounds.
So 7+ boards for Billings.
Then let's do Nathaniel Lowe's home run.
Low and then Soto.
Get the fuck out of my head, brother.
All right, now come on.
This guy has real estate right up here.
Same game too. Same game. I also like Blade in that game.
Yeah, that dude's also a lefty. He's been crushing the ball as of late too. So, chat, if you feel strongly about Blade, maybe go that way. But
Sal Stewart with his little stash was staring at me as well. One of those. All the Reds are hitting home runs. Every single.
They're literally all hitting home. They actually all are hitting home runs as of recent too.
Yeah, and Senga sucks. All right, so Nathaniel Lowe, Juan Soto, both for ding dongs, and then Monique Billings for 7 boards. That's plus 4,000.
See, come on.
Three athletes to do their damn jobs.
Yeah, athlete go athlete, please.
Athlete go athlete. Cup of coffee gets you a bunch of cups of coffee. Have some fun if you would like to. You don't tail if you don't want. It's just some for the vibes to send you off. Sauceman, have a great Tuesday. Big shout out to Bisney down below, pressing the 1s and 2s, and Beast Big News as well. Appreciate you guys tuning into the Betting News Network. Catch you guys tomorrow. You guys came for the winners, and you stay for the vibes. Have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday night, and we'll catch you on Hump Day. Take it easy, chat.
What you know about rolling down in the down in the now I know y'all be loving this shit right here. Rolling. What you gonna do? Rolling. What you gonna do? Down in the rolling. What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit. What you know about